Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. And we're going to bring you our second game of the best of 7 between the 1961 New York Yankees and the 2017 Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers in 2017 won 104 games, lost 58, and will lose to the Houston Astros in the World Series in the best of 7, 4 games to 3 in a very exciting World Series. The 1961 Yankees would go 109-53 and beat the Cincinnati Reds in the World Series 4-1. This is the year Roger Maris broke Babe Ruth's home run record by belting 61 homers in 1961. This is Game 2 in the best of 7. The Dodgers took Game 1 here in the Bronx. I am managing the 2017 Dodgers. The computer will be managing the 1961 Yankees. If you haven't watched, the Yankees have also played the Houston Astros in the best of 7. This is their second series. We're going to try to get all the series in against all the playoff teams, 2017 versus the 61 Yankees. So without any further ado, as they like to say, let's go to the lineups and play ball. For the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers of 2017, batting first, playing center field, Chris Taylor. Batting second, playing shortstop, Corey Seager. Batting third, playing third base, Justin Turner. Batting fourth, playing first base, Cody Billinger. Batting fifth, in right field, Yasiel Puig. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Jock Peterson. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Austin Barnes. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Adrian Gonzalez. Batting ninth, playing second base, Chase Utley. On the mound for the Los Angeles Dodgers, Rich Hill. In 2017, he had a record of 12 wins, 8 losses, earned run average of a 3.32. In the chat, we have a good friend of the channel and an excellent YouTuber himself, Chris from Stratomatic, Delaware. Check out Stratomatic, Delaware. He has a bunch of videos. He was at opening day Strat. And I'm going to tell you something. If I buy Strat this year, and again, they really didn't change anything. All I'm buying it for is to get the 2017 season. If I buy it, and I'm leaning really pretty much to buy it, they should thank Chris from Stratomatic, Delaware and his brother for going to opening day. What a wonderful bunch of videos he did. Check that out on Stratomatic, Delaware. Awesome channel. Just go to my page, and it's under my channel page, as I've gone brain dead for a second. Not related. Featured. It's a featured channel on my page. So Chris from Stratomatic, Delaware says, "Hey Al, just a quick visit before bedtime. Bye-bye. Be a new project video up in a few. You're gonna love it." Excellent. I will be checking that out after my game. Once again, Chris from Stratomatic, Delaware. I subscribe to Stratomatic, Delaware, and so should you, one of the featured channels and related channels on my page and part of our wonderful community. Alrighty. So for the New York Yankees, batting first, playing second base, Bobby Richardson. Batting second, playing shortstop, Tony Kubek. Batting third, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. Batting fourth, Roger Maris, playing right field. Batting fifth, in left field, Yogi Berra. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Johnny Blanchard. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Elston Howard. Batting eighth, the first baseman, Bill Goose Skowron. Batting ninth. Playing third base, Clete Boyer. On the hill for the Yankees, Ralph Terry. Terry went 16-3 with a 3.15 earned run average, struck out 94, walked 42. His battery mate, Elston Howard, 8 out of 10 defensive catching ability, 5 out of 10 arm. Clete Boyer, outstanding at third, 9 out of 10 range. Kubek, 7 out of 10 range at short. Richardson, 10 out of 10 at second. And Bill Moose Skowron, 6 out of 10 at first. In left field, Yogi Berra, tremendous athlete, underrated. 6 out of 10 range, 5 out of 10 arm. Mickey Mantle, 9 out of 10 range, 9 out of 10 arm in center. In right field, Roger Maris, 9 out of 10 range, 7 out of 10 arm. At Stratomatic Delaware, that's Chris says, thanks Al, peace to you, brother. And he says goodnight. So good night to you too, my friend. Remember to check out Stratomatic Delaware. Alright, so here comes Chris Taylor. He's batting .500 in this series. In Game 1, he was 2 for 4. Again, the Dodgers took Game 1 in a thriller. I'll be managing the 2017 Dodgers. The Yankees are managed by the computer. The 61 Yankees, that is. Terry throws strikes. Taylor will swing away. Howard sets the target. The windup and the pitch by Terry. Taylor swings, grounds it to Boyer. He throws across the diamond. They just get Taylor at first. No, they don't! As Skowron tried to scoop the ball up, it did not stay in his glove. That's going to be an E5, so Clete Boyer gets the error. Wow, what a way to start off the game. Yankee fans moaned and groaned with that one. So Taylor's on first, 7 out of 10 base running ability, 55% chance of stealing second, and that will bring up the shortstop, Corey Seager. Seager was 0 for 4 in Game 1, and he's only a 3 out of 10 for hit and run, and 0 out of 10 bunter. Terry peeks over to first, and we're going to play hit and run anyway, even though it's 3 out of 10. Here's the pitch to Seager. Hit and run on. There goes the runner. And he shoots one down the right field line. Foul. Wow. Jumped on that pitch. So the count's now 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're taking the hit and run off. Skowron holding Taylor on at first. Terry delivers to the lefty Seager. Oh, he throws over. They almost had Taylor leaning. Again, Terry looks to first. Gets a sign from Elston Howard behind the plate. Here's the pitch. And Seager walks. Good job by Seager. So an error and a walk, 2 on, no outs, and that will bring up the bearded one, Justin Turner. Turner 1 for 4 in Game 1. That's a .250 batting average. He did have a run scored. 2017, 322. 21 homers, 71 runs batted in. RBI opportunity here for Turner. Terry readies himself. He sets and delivers. Turner swings, and that's into left field. Berra cuts it off. 48% chance of Taylor scoring, and we shall hold him, so we'll go with bases loaded as Berra throws the ball in back towards Boyer at third. We'll go bases loaded, no outs, and here comes Cody Bellinger, who homered off Whitey Ford in Game 1. It was his only hit. It was a 2-run blast to get the scoring going for the Dodgers. They picked up 4 runs that inning, and they held on. They won 4-2. It was 4-3, I don't remember. They held on. Infield has moved in early in the game. Wow. They expect a pitcher's duel here. No outs, bases loaded, no place to put Cody Bellinger. Righty-lefty matchup. Howard wiggles the fingers. Terry nods his head. He's got to make a good pitch here. Here's the pitch to Bellinger. And Bellinger sends a fly ball to right field. Maris going back, makes the catch towards the line. And Taylor has a 93% chance of scoring. We're going to tag him up. The throw goes to Richardson, the cutoff man at second. 1-0 Dodgers. So Bellinger gets his 3rd RBI of the series. And here comes Yasiel Puig. Puig was 1 for 4 with a run scored in Game 1. 1 out, 2 on. Yankees hoping to turn 2 up the middle with Kubek and Richardson. Here's the pitch to Puig. Puig sends a fly ball to Berra in left. He goes back in front of the track, makes the catch. Seager tags up and advances to third base. Berra's throw well too late. So runners on the corners with 2 outs, and here comes Jack Peterson. Peterson getting his first start of the series here in Game 2. He batted .212 with 11 home runs and 35 runs batted in 2017. Off right-handed pitching, .214. Terry sets and delivers to Peterson. And that's a fly ball center field, and Mantle makes the running catch. Side retired. The Dodgers do get on the board first with the sacrifice fly by Billinger and lead 1-0. We go to the bottom of the first. Due up for the Yankees, top of the order, Richardson, Kubek, and Mantle. And they'll face Rich Hill. Again, Rich Hill, 12-8, 3.32 earned run average, struck out 166, walked 49. Bad remate, Austin Barnes, 7 out of 10 catching ability, but a very poor arm, 2 out of 10. Turner, 7 out of 10 defensive range at third. Seager, 8 out of 10 at short. Utley, average at second, 5 out of 10. And Billinger, 7 out of 10 at first. In left field, Jack Peterson, 4 out of 10 range with a poor arm, 2 out of 10. Taylor in center, average range with an above average arm. And Yasiel Puig, the best outfielder of the 3. 9 out of 10 range with a 10 out of 10 cannon for an arm. And here comes Bobby Richardson, Yankees second baseman, batting .400 with an RBI, that's 2 for 5. Right-handed batter. Lefty Hill's ready. He deals to Richardson. That ball goes out to center. Taylor moving to his right, makes the catch. 1 down. Tony Kubek steps to the plate. He is the Yankee shortstop. 1 for 4 in Game 1 with an RBI. In '61, he batted .276 with 8 homers and 46 runs batted in. .280 off right hand, .265 off left-handed pitching. Lefty-lefty matchup. Barnes sets the target. Hill nods his head. Here's the pitch to Kubek. Kubek dribbler. Seager comes charging in at short. Throws to Billinger for the second out. Nice play by Seager. So 2 up, 2 down, and a dangerous Mickey Mantle. Mantle was 1 for 5 in Game 1. He had a single. In 1961, Mickey batted .317, 54 round trippers, and 128 runners batted in. Switch hitter batting righty off the left-handed throwing Hill. Barnes wiggles the fingers. Hill kicks and delivers. Mantle swings. He got jammed. He pops it up. Shortstop. Seager on the outfield grass makes the catch. Side retired. We go to the top of the second. 1-0 Dodgers. Due up for the 2017 Dodgers. Barnes, Gonzalez, and Utley to face Ralph Terry. Barnes was 1 for 4 in Game 1. 2017 batted .289, 8 homers, 38 runs batted in. Righty-righty matchup. Barnes batted .321 off right-handed pitching in 2017. Elston Howard behind the plate sets the target for Terry. The windup and the pitch to Barnes. Dribbler, Boyer comes charging in, quickly releases to Skowron. Did they get him? Yes. Scooped it out of the dirt and he held on to the ball. No error this time. So 1 away. And Adrian Gonzalez, the designated hitter, comes to the plate. Gonzalez getting his first at-bat and start in the series. Batted .242 for the Dodgers, only 3 home runs and 30 RBIs. .255 off right-handed pitching. We have Michael Butler in the chat. How are you? Hope all is well. Terry readies himself. He deals to Gonzalez. Gonzalez swings and he lines a shot to Maris, but Maris traps it, and he's having trouble with the ball. And they're going to give Gonzalez a double. So I thought that was going to be a single. with an error, but it's not, so Gonzalez doubles. Maris made a bid at the ball when he dove for it, but he trapped it. Gonzalez kept chugging around first, so he's in scoring position with one out. Chase Utley, the number 9 batter, comes to play. Utley getting his first start in the series in Game 2. In 2017, Utley batted .236, 8 home runs, 34 runs batted in. Hello, ID Gesture. How are you, my friend? We're going to check out ID Gesture's channel. Another great YouTuber. Just got his millionth view. Hats off to ID. Hats off to ID. Bravo, bravo. Many more to come, my friend. Utley with a chance to give the Dodgers another run here. They lead 1-0. The windup and the pitch by Terry. Utley dribbler down to Boyer. At third, he throws across the diamond to Skowron. For out number 2, Gonzalez stays put at second. So with 2 outs, we go to the top of the order. Chris Taylor, he is 0 for 1. He reached on the Clete Boyer error and scored in the top of the first. Terry peeks over his shoulder. Gonzalez not going too far off that second base bag. Howard goes through the signs. Terry nods his head. He deals to Taylor. Taylor swings, sends that ball to center field. Mantle has a beat on it, makes the catch, side retired. We go to the bottom of the second, 1-0 Dodgers. 2 up for the 61 Yankees, Maris, Berra, and Blanchard. Maris was 0 for 3 in Game 1. Batted .269 in 1961, 61 homers, breaking Babe Ruth's single-season mark, and 142 runs batted in. One swing of the bat, he can tie this ball game up. Lefty-lefty matchup. Maris batted .232 off left-handed pitching. Barnes pounds a mitt, sets the target. Hill's ready. The windup and the pitch to Roger Maris. Maris swings, sends that ball to right. Feet going back, looking up, and it's gone. Roger Maris has just tied this game up with a solo blast to right. It's 1-1. That ball traveled .313. That quickly got out of here. So we have a tied ball game, and here comes Yogi Berra. Berra batting .333. He was 1 for 3 in Game 1 with a run scored. In 61, Berra batted .271. He was coming to an end of his career. 22 homers, 61 RBIs, mostly played left field. Did do some catching also. He's in left field for today's game. Berra awaits the Hill offering. Here it is. And Berra goes down on strikes. Way out in front of that off-speed pitch. Here comes Johnny Doc Blanchard. Getting his first start of the series at designated hitter. 1961, 305, 21 homers, 54 runs batted in. 1 out, no one on. Lefty-lefty matchup. Hill deals to Blanchard. He sends it to shallow center. Taylor comes in and makes the catch for out number 2. Elston Howard steps to the plate. Yankee catcher batted .348 in 61, 21 homers, 77 runs batted in. 1-1 ball game, 2 outs, bases empty, bottom of the second. Hill peers in at Barnes. The windup and the pitch to Howard. And he goes down on strikes, side retired. The Yankees tie it up on the Maris solo blast to right. We go to the top of the third. It's 1-1. Hello, Manuel Christian Rivera, a.k.a. Manny. He says, hi, Al. Thanks for everything. You're welcome, Manny. Hope you enjoy, my friend. 2 up for the Dodgers of 2017. Seager, Turner, and Billinger. To face Terry back out on the mound. Ralph Terry trying to bear down here. He's ready. Here's the pitch. Seager goes down on strikes. A big cut and a miss on the slider. one away. And here comes the bearded wonder, Justin Turner. He's 1 for 1. He singled his first time up. Turner had 21 home runs in 2017. Howard goes through the signs. Terry nods his head. Howard sets the target. Here's the pitch to Turner. Turner swings, dribbler to Boyer. He comes charging in, releases quickly to Skowron for out number 2. All in one motion, Boyer came charging in from his third base position in one swooping motion. Ball in glove, glove in hand in glove, and shoot, out over to Skowron for the out. Great play by Boyer. He's trying to make up for that error that cost the Yankees a run in the first inning. So here comes Cody Bellinger. Bellinger, sacrifice fly his first time up, knocked in another RBI. He has 3 in this series in just under 2 games. Terry nods his head. He's ready. He kicks and fires. Bellinger swings, sends it out to right center field. Deep, deep, Maris, and Maris makes a fine running catch to retire the side. Bellinger gave it a ride, but Maris got a great jump on that. Go to the bottom of the third, still 1-1 here. Game 2, best of 7. The Dodgers took game 1. Hill back up on the hill. He'll deal with Skowron. Boyer in the top of the order, Richardson. Bill Moose Skowron, 1 for 3 in the series in game 1, 333 batting average. In actuality, 267, 28 homers, 89 runs batted in. Not bad for your number 8 hitter. The windup and the pitch from Hill. Skowron swings, it's a dribbler. Bellinger backhands it and flips to Hill, covering the bag. 1 down. Clete Boyer comes to the plate. Boyer was 1 for 4 in game 1 in 1961. The defensive third baseman batted .224, 11 home runs, 55 runs driven in. He has made an error in this game. Needs to make amends. 1-1. 1 out. Bottom of the third. Here's the pitch to Boyer. Boyer dribbler. Seager goes across the bag. Throws to Bellinger for the out. Excellent range showed by Seager at short. So 2 outs, top of the order. Bobby Richardson. Richardson's 0 for 1 today. Lefty Hill stares in at Barnes. Gets the sign. The windup and the pitch to Richardson. That ball goes out to Utley. Over to Bellinger. Side retired. Oh! An error on Utley. The throw dragged Bellinger off the bag. Bellinger's protesting, saying he had the bag, but they're not changing the call. Go ahead run at first with 2 outs. And Richardson, 6 out of 10 base running ability. 73% chance of stealing second because Barnes has a noodle arm. 2 out of 10. Kubek's at the plate. We're going to throw over. Hill throws over. Richardson's back. We're going to pitch out. There goes Rick. No, he bluffed. He bluffed and went back. And we're going to pitch out again, and he bluffs again. 2 balls, no strikes. Hill keeping an eye on Richardson at first. Now he deals to Kubek at the plate. And he walks Kubek. So Richardson was a distraction for us. So 2 outs, 2 on, 1-1 ball game. Mickey Mantle comes to plate. He's 0 for 1. Hill peeks over his shoulder. Utley bluffs towards second. This could be a costly error that Chase Utley made. Hill's ready to work. He deals to Mantle. And he walks Mickey Mantle. Bases are loaded for Roger Maris, who homered his last time up. Maris looking for the grand salami. Barnes calls time. Goes out to the Hill to talk to Hill. Bellinger meets him on the mound. Meeting adjourned. Players back to their positions. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Maris at the plate. Hill takes a deep breath. gets a sign from Barnes. The windup, the pitch to Roger Maris. And he walked in the go-ahead run, as it's 2-1 now. So Hill is imploding. The Dodgers get bullpen activity up quite quickly in their pen. And that brings up Yogi Berra. 2-1 Yankees, thanks to the bases loaded walk for Roger Maris. That's an RBI, so Maris has both RBIs. Berra could go for the grand salami. Here's the pitch to Yogi. That ball's going deep to left. Peterson back a couple of steps, makes the catch, side retired. Berra just got under that one. But the Yankees score on the bases loaded walk to Roger Maris and now lead 2-1. Go to the top of the fourth, due up for the 2017 Dodgers. Puig, Peterson, and Barnes to face Ralph Terry. Terry so far 3 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 1 K, and 1 unearned run. Yasiel Puig had 28 home runs in 2017 and batted .288 off right-handed pitching, 1 swing of the bat, and Yasiel could tie it up just like Maris did. The windup and the pitch by Ralph Terry. Puig swings and he will single to right center field. Wide turn by Puig. Oh, he's going for it! And he makes it! Hustle double for Puig. Wow! As Maris's throw was just a little late. And he just gave all the Dodger fans watching and the coaching staff a heart attack there. As he rounded first base quite wide, slowed up, and then decided to go. So he's in scoring position to tie this ball game up, and here comes Jock Peterson. Peterson's 0 for 1. Hopefully Peterson can at least hit the ball to the right side here. He awaits the Terry offering. Here it is. Peterson swings and he sends that ball to shallow right. Maris comes in and makes the catch. And Puig bluffs but does not tag. He does not challenge Maris' 7 out of 10 arm. That was a big faux pas by Jock Peterson, not moving the runner over. Here comes Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1, the Dodger catcher. Barnes batted .321 off right-handed pitching. He has an RBI opportunity here. Howard wiggles the fingers. Terry nods his head. He kicks and fires. Barnes swings. Dribbler to Boyer. He has it. Throws across the diamond to Skowron for out number 2. So the leadoff hustle double. And he's still standing at second. Yasiel Puig. Here comes Adrian Gonzalez. Puig will be off on contact. Gonzalez is 1 for 1. He doubled his first time up. Drive in a run here. Gonzo's ready. Here's the pitch by Terry. He swings, sends it out to left. Berra comes racing in, and he makes the catch, side retired. So the leadoff double goes for naught, as Puig is stranded. We go to the bottom of the fourth, still 2-1. The 61 Yankees over the 2017 Dodgers. The Dodgers have a 1-game-to-none lead in this best of 7. After this game, the series would be switching out to the West Coast in Dodger Stadium. So Johnny Doc Blanchard comes to the plate, the designated hitter. He is 0 for 1. Hill works quickly. He deals to Blanchard. And he strikes Blanchard out. That ball caught the corner on the 2-2 count. And they said he went around on the check swing. So 1 out. Elston Howard, the Yankee catcher, steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Howard had 21 round trippers in 61. 2-1 Yankees. Base is empty. The windup and the pitch to Howard. That's a fly ball to center. Taylor's there. Makes the catch. 2 down. Number 8 batter, Bill Moose Skowron, the first baseman. He's 0 for 1. Lots of pop in his bat. He had 28 home runs in 61. The lefty Hill looks in at Barnes. Quickly nods his head. He kicks and deals. Skowron swings, sends it out to Taylor in center field. Taylor on the run, and he makes the catch, side retired. Top of the 5th, 2-1 Yankees. Hello, D. Scott Howard. How are you, my friend? Hope all is well. D. Scott Howard says, just watch the Cards Bosock Epic. What a game. It was absolutely fabulous, D. Scott. I played that game earlier this morning when I couldn't sleep, and I saved it. And I said, I got to do this game on my channel, and it was unbelievable. One of the best games I played. I managed the Red Sox. I actually managed that. The replay is just the replay, and I call it, but I played the game. That game took me almost 2.5 hours to play. It was unbelievable. Great game, so much fun. I think that and my Muhammad Ali, Jack Dempsey are my top 2 things I've done on this channel. And then after that, the Phil Niekro no-hitter. Now here comes Chase Utley. So it'll be Utley, Taylor, and Seager to face Ralph Terry here in the top of the 5th. Dodgers trail by 1. It was an Utley error. I believe an Utley, yes, an Utley error did cost the Dodgers a run. Terry deals to Utley. Sends the ball to center field. Mantle coming in into his left and makes the catch. 1 down. Top of the order, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 2. 2 for 6 in the series. With a run and a stolen base. Banged into 1 double play so far. Howard wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to Taylor. And he shoots that ball to left. A hard single to left. Berra cuts it off. So a 1-out single, tying run at first. Taylor, a very dangerous base runner. 7 out of 10 base running ability. 51% chance of stealing. And here comes Corey Seager. The shortstop for the Dodgers is 0 for 1. And we're going to play hit and run with 1 out. Here's the pitch to Seager. There goes the runner. Seager sends a fly ball to right. Maris going back at the track. He makes the catch. Quickly retreating to first is Taylor. Oh, he just got under that curveball. So 2 outs. Taylor's at first, Scouring holding him on. He'll be off on contact. The bearded wonder Justin Turner steps to the plate. He's 1 for 2. He has scored a run in the series. 2 for 6 overall. Tying run at first, go-ahead run at the plate. Turner had 21 home runs in 2017. Terry takes a peek at first. Gets the sign from Howard behind the plate. He rocks and fires. Turner swings. Kubek backhands it deep in the hole. Throws to Skowron for out number 3. Nice play by Tony Kubek at short. Go to the bottom of the 5th. 2-1 Yankees. 2 up for the Bronx Bombers of 61. Boyer, then the top of the order. Richardson and Kubek to face Hill. Hill's thrown 77 pitches. He's still strong. He's good for 110. Boyer's 0 for 1. Hill works quickly. Boyer swings, sends it out to Taylor. That's going back towards the wall, and Taylor makes the catch in center field right in front of the wall. 1 down. Bobby Richardson's 0 for 2. He steps to the plate, second baseman for the Yankees. Hill and Barnes can't get on the same page. Now they're ready. The windup and the pitch to Richardson. Grounder to Utley deep in the hole. He throws to Billinger from the outfield grass for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down, and Tony Kubek, who just made an absolutely fabulous play, going to his left, backhanding the ball at short, and then throwing from the outfield grass. A strike to Skowron to retire the Dodgers in the top of the 5th. Would like to extend the bottom of the 5th here. 2 outs, no one on. Lefty Hill against the lefty Kubek. Barnes sets the target. Hill deals. Kubek swings. Another dribbler on the grass. Utley has it. Throws to Bellinger. Side retired. We go to the top of the 6th. The Dodgers trail by 1. 2 up for the 2017 Dodgers. Billinger, Puig, and Peterson. Billinger has the only RBI for the Los Angeles Dodgers on a sacrifice fly back in the top of the 1st. He homered off Whitey Ford, a 2-run shot in Game 1. He's driven in 3 runs in this series. Billinger awaits the Ralph Terry offering. Here it is. Billinger swings. He got jammed. Popped it up towards second base. Richardson calling for it. And makes... No! Skowron calls him off at the last second. Wow. So Skowron makes the catch on the pop-up. 1 down. And here comes Yasiel Puig. Hustled double his last time up, nearly giving his coaching staff and the manager a heart attack when he took a wide turnaround first, paused, then took off for second, and barely beat Roger Maris's throw. Puig looking for something to drive out of here. The house that Ruth built. Tied this ball game up for the Dodgers. Here's the pitch to Puig. He sends that ball deep. Berra goes back. It's off the wall. Berra plays it on a hop, and Yasiel Puig has his second double. He just missed tying this ball game up by about 3 feet. 1 out, tying run at second for Jock Peterson, who's 0 for 2. And you know what? We might go to a pinch hitter here. Andre Ethier only had 34 at-bats, but he batted .258 off... Oh, that's the righties. I need someone off lefties. Kiki Hernandez coming to pinch hit. I used Game 2, except there was no DH in Game 2 of the World Series lineup, and as I used Game 2 lineup for the 61 Yankees World Series, probably should have started Kiki Hernandez now that I'm looking at this. And Kiki Hernandez will pinch hit though. And you know what? He's got an RBI opportunity here. Hernandez only batted .215, did have 11 home runs, 37 runs driven in, but .270. Oh crap, I messed up. Terry's a righty. Well, that's what you get when you're tired, your back hurts, and you can't fall asleep. So, Kiki Hernandez, we're playing a hunch. Come on, Kiki, get a base hit. Do it for Al, Red Sox fan. As I was right, I should have went with Andre Ethier, the .258. For some reason, brain fart, Ralph Terry's a righty, and I thought he was a lefty. Hill's the lefty. See, it says righty right there, Al, Red Sox fan. Alright, come on, Kiki. Here's the pitch to Kiki. And he sends that ball deep to left, and it's off the wall! Thank you, Kiki. He doubles. And it's a tie ball game as Kiki Hernandez makes me look good. So it's 2-2 back-to-back doubles. And we have a tie ball game here in the Bronx, and the Yankee fans aren't too happy. And Kiki Hernandez is ecstatic at second base. Go-ahead run, 1 out, and here comes Austin Barnes. Barnes batted .321 off right-handed pitching. He's 0 for 2 today. Hernandez, 5 out of 10 base runner. So a clutch pinch hit double by Kiki Hernandez. Here's the pitch to Barnes. Barnes sends the ball down the right field line. Maris on the run. He makes the catch. Kiki Hernandez bluffs, and he will hold. He will not tag up. Only a 42% chance of making it. So 2 outs. Hernandez will be off on contact, and here comes Gonzo, Adrian Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2. He has a double. 2-2 ball game. Terry deals to Gonzo. Gonzo swing and a miss, side retired, but back-to-back doubles ties the ball game up for the Dodgers, and Kiki Hernandez will play left field now. Due up in the bottom of the 6th for the 61 Yankees. Mantle, Maris, and Berra. If anyone gets on, Blanchard. Mickey Mantle is 0 for 1. And Mantle's 0 for 1. And I believe he's walked once. So just quickly go to the box score. Yes, and he's walked once. I really liked when you could hover over here and they told you what he did. I hope they bring that back. So Mantle's 0 for 1. 2-2 ball game. Hill's up to 89 pitches. This will probably be his last inning. Here's the pitch to Mick. Mantle swings, sends that ball left center field. Taylor's there. Out number 1. Here comes Roger Maris. Maris has walked and homered. And his walk was with the bases loaded. He has both RBIs for the Yankees. Hill up to 93 pitches. Good for 110. 2-2 ball game. He deals to Maris. Maris swings, line shot up the middle, and Taylor makes the catch in center on the sinking line drive. 2 down. As ID Gesture says, Al makes another clutch call with a pinch hitter. Yeah, I actually made the wrong call because I looked at it wrong, but sometimes that even turns out right. So, thank you. D. Scott Howard says, great intuition on the pinch hitter, Al. Sometimes you get lucky. I tell you, I think I've said this before when I play it. One of my favorite teams to play in Action PC are the 77 Mets because they're god-awful. And you have to play all kinds of crazy ways to try to score runs and win. It's a lot of fun. Alright, here comes Yogi Berra. 2 outs, no one on. Berra had 22 home runs in 61. One swing of the bat to put the Yankees back out on top. And that's what the Bronx Bomber fans are hoping for. Hill rocks and fires. Berra swings. That ball's going to right. Puig's at the track, and he makes the catch. Berra just got under another one. Side retired. We go to the top of the 7th, tied at 2. In Game 2, Dodgers lead the series 1-0. They'd love to go back to LA up 2-0. And it'll be Utley, Taylor, and Seager to face Ralph Terry. Ralph Terry's gone 6 innings, 6 hits. He's only given up 1 earned run. The other one was unearned. He's walked 1, struck out 2. He's pitched well. He's kept the Yankees in the game, obviously. He's thrown 92 pitches, good for 125. Hill will probably, he's done. So we're going to have to go to our bullpen. Howard sets the target. Utley awaits the Terry pitch. Here it is. Utley swings, dribbler back to Terry. He flings it over to Skowron for out number 1. Top of the order. Chris Taylor, he's 1 for 3. He has singled and scored a run. 3 for 7 for the series. That's a .429 batting average. Here's the pitch to Taylor. That ball's going to left. Berra's looking up, and that ball is gone. Chris Taylor, solo shot to left. Berra took 2 steps, looked up, and waved bye-bye to the ball. It's now 3-2. The Dodgers take the lead. And you know that sinking feeling that most Red Sox fans have in a clutch game? The Yankee fans have it here in the Bronx right now. As Ken Castro's entered the chat. How are you, my friend? Hope all is well. So Seager comes to the plate. The shortstop's 0 for 2. Terry's now up to 101 pitches. As he flings the rosin bag down. Very disgusted with himself. He deals to Seager. And he jammed him. Pop up towards the second base bag. Richardson, Kubek. Richardson calls off Kubek for out number 2. Here comes the bearded wonder, the third baseman for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. Turner's 1 for 3. He has a single today. He's 2 for 7 for the series with a run scored. He's got pop in his bat, 21 home runs in 2017. Here's the pitch to Turner. And he goes down, swinging side retired, but damage done on the home run by Taylor. The Dodgers took the lead and hope to hold it. It's 3-2 as we go to the bottom of the 7th. And Hill's up to 99 pitches. And he'll be facing Blanchard, Howard, and Skowron. Blanchard's 0 for 2 off of him. Lefty-lefty matchup. Hill will stay in to face Blanchard. He rocks and fires. Blanchard swings. Goes out towards right center field. Taylor with the running catch. That ball carried a lot more than most people thought there. 1 away. Here comes Elston Howard. He's 0 for 2. And he's 423 off left-handed pitching. On deck is Skowron, and he's a righty. Let's check out our pen here. Click on bullpen here. I'm going to look on a different page, but you can see the bullpen here. And Cingrani got the save in Game 1, but Jansen pitched beautifully in Game 1, pitched 2 innings, the 7th and the 8th, and then we had to go to Tony Cingrani for the save. Kenley Jensen's good for 25 pitches, and he had 41 saves. And this is an important part of the game. And it does. OBS reconnected. Yay, we better get this game in before it poops the bed. Alright, Kenley Jansen. Righties only hit 120, lefties 236. Kenley Jansen will be coming into the game. Hill's day is done. So Hill went 6 1/3 innings, 1 hit, 2 runs. He was throwing a 1-hitter. The 1 hit earned. It was a home run to Roger Maris. And then he walked Maris with the bases loaded. That was an unearned run. So he walked 3, struck out 3. He's in line for the win. Terry so far, 7 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, 1 homer, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Jensen comes in, base is empty, 1 out. Hill can only win it, he can't lose it. He'll face Elston Howard. Jensen done with his warm-up tosses. Kenley gets a sign from Barnes. He deals to Howard. That's a fly ball, shallow right center. Taylor comes in and makes the catch. 2 down. Here comes Bill Moose Skowron. Skowron only batted .253 off right-handed pitching, and righties only batted .120 off Jansen. Looking to get the 3rd and final out here in the bottom of the 7th. Jansen rocks and fires. Skowron sends that ball to center field. Taylor doesn't even have to move. Out number 3, side retired. Kenley Jensen does it once again, folks. We go to the top of the 8th. 3-2 Dodgers. I'm liking Kenley Jensen. Due up for the Dodgers, their RBI machine, Cody Bellinger, and then Yasiel Puig and Kiki Hernandez, the man who made Al Red Sox fans look brilliant, with a pinch hit double. So Bellinger is 0 for 2, but does have an RBI. He has 3 RBIs in the series, and he only has 1 hit. Not bad production. Terry deals to Bellinger, and Bellinger goes down on the curve. On the 2-2 count. Curveball froze him. And that's it for Terry. Coming in to try to keep it a 1-run deficit is Luis Arroyo. So once again, Terry went 7 1/3 now. Bring up the box score. I'm not going to show you, but I'll read it off. Terry 7 1/3, 7 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, 1 home run, 1 walk, struck out 4. He can only lose it, he can't win it. On the mound now, Luis Arroyo. He's done with his warm-up tosses. 15-5 with 29 saves for the Yankees in 61, 2.19 earned run average. He'll deal with Yasiel Puig, who has 2 doubles and has scored a run. Puig for the series, 3 for 7, 429 batting average, 2 doubles, 2 runs scored. Arroyo sets himself. He deals to Puig, and he strikes him out. Big swing and a miss on the 0-2 count. Puig went chasing for that fastball. So 2 outs, and here comes Kiki Hernandez. Pinch hit double, tied the game up. Look at him, he's very excited. Kiki, 2 for 5 in the series with 2 doubles and 2 RBIs and a run scored. Kiki Clutch Hernandez, playing left field now, took over for Jacobson. Here's the pitch to Hernandez. And Kiki goes down on strikes. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 3-2 Dodgers. Due up for the 61 Yankees. Boyer, then the top of the order, Richardson and Kubek to face Kenley Jansen. Boyer's 0 for 2. Jansen and the Dodgers want to make him 0 for 3. Barnes sets the target. Jansen deals to Boyer. And he strikes him out. What movement on that fastball inside corner. Wow, he never even pulled the trigger. 1 down, top of the order. Here comes Bobby Richardson, who's 0 for 3. Jansen deals quickly. Fly ball, shallow right. Puig comes in and makes the diving catch, robbing Richardson of a bloop hit. 2 down. Jansen very happy with his right fielder there. Puig's been all over the place. So 2 outs, it's up to Tony Kubek, the shortstop for the Yankees, 0 for 2 today, to extend the inning. If you're thinking home run to tie it, he had 6 of them in 61. 8 of them in 61. He's only 1 for 6 with an RBI so far in the series. Kubik awaits the Jensen offering. Here it is. Grounder. Billinger has it. Flips to Jensen covering the bag. Side retired. We go to the top of the 9th. The Dodgers want to add to their 3-2 lead. They'll face Arroyo. There'll be Barnes, Gonzalez, and Utley. Arroyo wants to keep it a 1-run deficit. Barnes is 0 for 3. Arroyo rocks and fires. Barnes swings. Kubek makes a nice range play. Throws to Skowron for out number 1. Here comes Gonzo. Adrian Gonzalez, the designated hitter. He's 1 for 3 with a double. Lefty-lefty matchup. Gonzo struggled mightily against left-handed pitching. 191. And now this is where I should have used Kiki Hernandez. But we're going to use Logan Forsythe. Batted .290 off lefties, and he's going to come in to pinch hit. Here's Forsythe. He was 0 for 3 in Game 1. Let's hope he has better luck here in Game 2. The windup and the pitch by Arroyo. Forsythe swings. And, oh, that's a double off the wall. Berra just turned and looked and played it off the wall. As I was butchering Forsythe's name. So a pinch hit double. We got 2 pinch hit doubles. He's in scoring position. Huge insurance run here. And here comes Chase Utley. Utley's 0 for 3 and horrible off left-handed pitching, 167. Let's see if Utley can find a hole through this infield. Arroyo kicks and fires. And Utley goes down on strikes with the knee cheese, as Chris from Stratomatic, Delaware would say. So 2 outs, top of the order, and it's Chris Taylor who's 2 for 4 with a home run and an RBI and 2 runs scored. 4 for 8 in the series. Forsythe, 5 out of 10 base runner. He'll be off on contact. Here's the pitch to Taylor. And they walk him. So it's first and second. That's probably not a bad move to pitch carefully to Taylor, who's batting 500 in the series, to face Corey Seager, who's 0 for 7. Can Seager finally come through? Runners will be off on contact. 2 outs, 2 on. The Dodgers up 3-2, top of the 9th. The windup and the pitch by Arroyo. And Seager goes down, a big swing and a miss. Dodgers threaten but don't score. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 3-2 Dodgers. The 2017 Los Angeles Dodgers 3 outs away from taking a 2-0 lead in the best of 7 and going back with a chance to wrap it up in LA. Jansen will face Mantle, Maris, and Berra, the heart of the order. Mantle's 0 for 2. So we got switchy. Mantle's a switchy, then lefty-lefty. Cingrani against lefties is death, 188. Jansen. Lefties bat 236. If we bring Cingrani in, it makes Mantle hit from the right side, and it's... no, that would... See, I'm looking at it wrong. My dyslexia. Again, great job, Al. We want to keep Mantle on the left side. It's a 291 against righties. Okay, so Jansen will face Mantle. He deals. And he strikes out Mickey Mantle. 1 away. Dodgers 2 outs away from victory here. Best of 7 game 2, 3-2 lead, bottom of the 9th, and here comes Roger Maris. Maris 286, and we're going to bring in Cingrani now. Here comes Tony Cingrani. He looks like a yokel, doesn't he? Cingrani got the save in game number 1, and lefty's only back 188 off. Yankee fans trying to rev up Maris. 1 out, 3-2 lead, bottom of the 9th. Cingrani done with his warm-up tosses. Barnes had a quick word with him, now back behind the plate. The windup and the pitch to Roger Maris. And he strikes him out! 2 down, and here comes Yogi Berra. Cingrani 1 out away from his second save. A second win for the Dodgers and a 2-0 lead for Los Angeles going back to LA. Cingrani works quickly. He deals to his fellow Paisan Berra. It's a dribbler. Billinger backhands it, flips to Cingrani, covering the bag. Ball game over. The Dodgers have taken 2 in New York. 3-2 in another great ball game, and Tony Cingrani gets his second save. Jansen came in and pitched huge, so the bullpen of Cingrani and Jansen have been outstanding in games 1 and 2. Thus, the Dodgers have a 2-0 lead in 2 really well-played ball games. A few errors in these games, but 2 exciting games that the Dodgers have taken in this best of 7 in the Bronx. They go back to LA with a chance to sweep the Yanks, and they won't have to come back to New York. Let's go to the box score, and we'll call it a stream. And you know what? I forgot about my back hurting for a little bit, and that's a good thing. Let's go to the box score, but before that, you know it's tradition. I like to say thank you to the fine people who've joined me in the chat. Thank you to D. Scott Howard, as he says another win for them bums. Oh, Mark Forsberg has joined us. Thank you. Thank you to Ken Castro. Thank you to ID Gesture. Remember to check out his channel. That's a wonderful channel, ID Gesture. Retro Sports, RPG games, strategy games. Manuel Christian Rivera. Thank you, Manny. Thank you to Michael Butler. Thank you to Chris from Stratomatic, Delaware. Definitely another must subscribe, like ID Gesture, is Stratomatic, Delaware, who went to opening day Strat and has a lot of good videos up for that. So check that out. Thank you very much, gentlemen. The Dodgers win 3-2, and the winning pitcher was Rich Hill. He went 6 1/3, 1 hit, 2 runs. Only one of them was earned. He gave up a home run to Maris. He also walked Maris with the bases loaded. Those were the 2 runs. Walked 3, struck out 3. Workman-like performance, I guess you'd say. Nothing outstanding. Jansen gets his second hold. Again, he was the closer, but we've brought him in certain situations because we want to win the game. He went 2 scoreless innings with 2 Ks. He turned it over to Cingrani to get the final 2 outs in the 9th against the left-handed batting Yankees. And Cingrani got Maris and Berra. Ball game over. He struck out 1. He gets his second save. Ralph Terry took the loss in 7 1/3 innings. 7 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. Gave up a home run to Taylor. Walked 1, struck out 4. Arroyo, an inning and 2/3. 1 hit, no runs. 1 walk, struck out 4. So Taylor, without looking, I'm going to give him player of the game as well as Jansen and Cingrani out of the pen. Taylor went 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, an RBI, a walk, and a home run. Seager struggles continue. He's 0 for 4 in the game. He's 0 for the series, 1 walk and 2 Ks. Turner 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Billinger only has 1 hit in the series, but he's driven in 3 runs. He had a RBI and a sacrifice fly. He was 0 for 3 with an RBI and a strikeout. Yasiel Puig, 2 for 4 with a run scored. He had 2 doubles. He struck out once. His average now .375. Peterson, 0 for 2. Kiki Hernandez came in to pinch hit and play left, made me look good. He doubled in the tying run, which was Puig. So he was 1 for 2 with an RBI, a strikeout, and a double. And he's batting .333. Barnes, the catcher's 0 for 4. He's batting .125. Gonzalez got his first start. He was 1 for 3 at designated hitter. He struck out and doubled. That's a .333 batting average. Forsythe had a pinch hit double. And Utley went 0 for 4 with a K. So the Dodgers in victory, 35 at-bats, 3 runs, 8 hits, 3 RBIs, 2 walks. They struck out 8 times. They doubled 5 times and had 1 round tripper. The Yankees fall to defeat once again. Richardson was 0 for 4 with a run scored. The Yankees only had 1 hit. The Dodgers pitching 1 hit them. Wow! The only hit was Maris, the home run. I didn't even know that. I mean, I knew it was, wow. A combined 1 hitter. That is awesome by the Dodgers. I was so concentrating on trying to win the game, I didn't even realize they're throwing a 1 hitter. So a bunch of offers and the 1 hit Maris. Maris had 2 RBIs. When he also got walked with the bases loaded. So that inning where they had the bases loaded and they only came away with 1 run was a huge, huge flop for the Yankees. They should have gotten more. So once again, Roger Maris 1 for 3. A run scored, 2 RBIs. He had the 1 hit. It was a homer. He walked and struck out once. Everyone else, 0 for. So the Yankees had 29 at-bats, 2 runs, 1 hit, 2 RBIs. Again, homer by Maris, bases loaded walk by Maris. Walked 3 times, struck out 6, and had the 1 homer by Maris. Wow, that's a really well-pitched game by the 3 Dodger pitchers, Hill, Jansen, and Cingrani. Let's go to miscellaneous. Player of the game, Rich Hill, winning RBI, Taylor. So I gave it to Hill, Taylor, Cingrani, and Jansen. Those are my players of the game. Runners left on base, the Dodgers left 8, the Yankees left 3. Go to the recap and call it a stream. Dodgers scored a run in the first inning on a hit, a walk, and an error. Cody Bellinger, sacrifice fly, 1-0 Dodgers. Bottom of the second, Yankees tied it up at 1. Roger Maris hit a solo blast off Hill. In the third, the Yankees sent 7 batters to the plate, but they only were able to score 1 run. They had 3 walks and an error and only got 1 run, and that's when Roger Maris walked with the bases loaded, scoring Richardson from third, 2-1 Yankees. Dodgers would tie it up in the 6th when Kiki Hernandez, after a double by Yasiel Puig, Kiki Hernandez came off the bench. He doubled, 2-2 ball game. Then in the 7th, Chris Taylor hit a solo homer, 3-2 Dodgers. And that's how the ball game ended, as Jansen and Cingrani shut the door in the final 3 innings. Yasiel Puig 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. Chris Taylor 2 for 4, a home run and 2 runs scored. Rich Hill got the win. Jansen the save. Jansen the hold, that's his second. And Cingrani the save, that's his second. Ralph Terry took the loss. Tough luck loser for Ralph Terry. Dodgers pitching held the Bronx Bombers of 61 to 1 hit, and that was a Maris home run. The Dodgers win Game 2, 3-2. They take a 2-0 lead, and they'll be going back to L.A. for Game 3. This is Al, Red Sox fan, saying thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button. And if you want, share, and all that other good stuff. If you haven't subscribed and you want to subscribe, check out the other channels in the community. Go to, that's like Stratomatic Delaware and ID Gesture, Higher Ground Gaming, Tabletop Baseball, Broke Black Man 94, JD, Phil the Issues Guy, Johnny Giants Bane, Baseball Demos, Omen Emo, What's Blazing in Sports, and there's others too. So just Bleacher Bums Gaming, Card and Dice Tabletop. Just go to my channel, see who I subscribe to. They're all good people. And check out who they subscribe to, and let's all grow the community together. Thank you very much. And with that, I shall bid you all an adieu. May God bless you all, bring you health and happiness. Take care. Till next time. Peace!